All right, guys, I wanted to do a video here and show you this EDC tray that I got. Now, this is going to be kind of odd when I explain to you what's going on here. I didn't really get this EDC tray because I wanted it. It was practically free. I had some points on Amazon, and I wanted to check one out to see if possibly I could talk with Pete from Armor Guard Holsters and maybe have him start making different ones than the one he already makes. Now, if you're a person like a lot of people out there that want a smaller EDC tray, it's close to this size but a little bit smaller, that's what a lot of guys want. It's real popular. Go over to Armor Guard Holsters and you could pick up a couple different varieties from Pete. This is not from Pete. This is a We the People holster. And I seen it on Amazon, and because it was a bigger size one, I'm going to explain that here in a minute. Why for me I wanted a bigger one. I think it was 18 something, and I had these Amazon points from something on Amazon, a card, or I can't remember what it was, but from something on Amazon I had points to where this was like $7. So I went ahead and bought it, and I'd been looking for one and looking and searching to find the right EDC tray, and I still really haven't found the right one, honestly. And I'm going to explain why here in a little bit. But for now, this will just give you guys some ideas and show you what these kind of look like. I'm going to go over the stuff on here as well, so if you want to know that, just hang tight with me. EDC tray I found that I really liked, and they're out of stock. They make small batches. The company's called Ultimag, and they make an EDC tray with 2 compartments, and it's like a billet aluminum, and it's painted like an OD or a black, and they have different inserts that go in there that's real leather, and it has a rod to hold your carry gun. It has a little thing you can screw on there so it doesn't go, so the rod doesn't go into where the round's at. So when you put different handguns on there, you can adjust this washer on there to have the pistol only go down so far. That's what I really wanted, and I think they're like $200. But they seem to always be out of stock and only make them in small batches. So I was going to possibly see if maybe Pete from Armor Guard Holsters could make something similar once I looked into these and seen what I need for my needs. Does that make sense to you? So in other words, I'm trying to get an idea of what I actually want and need with an EDC tray. Now, why do I want a big one? Okay, most guys want a smaller EDC tray. Why I want a big tray is because everything you see on here is not what I carry every single day. Some things you see on here are what I carry every day. But I wanted to have a variety. So see, most days I carry this light, but this light, there may be days I want that light. So I wanted both of them on there so I could pick from them. You know, just like this little multi-tool. I don't carry that every day, but I wanted it on there as an option. That's the Springfield Hellcat right there, in case you wanted to know, with a threaded barrel for my Obsidian 45 can. You know, with a 9mm adapter, of course, because that's 9mm. But see, there's still things I could not fit on there right off the bat that I wanted. Like, for instance, I would like to have this on there. I will put this in the cargo pocket of my CQR pants that I wear. Just like, for instance, I went to the range about a week ago. And when I was doing some shooting, I needed to bring the target in, and I wanted to circle my hits on the paper so I could reshoot again and know where I hit. I didn't have tape with me, so I wanted to use this. But as you can see, I'm about full. I don't want to throw stuff on top of stuff. This is one of the reasons why I wanted a bigger EDC tray. As you can see, there's really not, maybe I could move some stuff around, but that's not the point. The point is I wanted a bigger EDC tray for that. So for the majority of the people out there, this, or what Pete at Armor Guard Holsters make, will be right for what you need. I'll put a link to Armor Guard Holsters in the description box below. So let's go over what do I have on here. So this would be an everyday carry item. A very good friend of mine sent me this. And this is a wallet I still carry. It's a minimalist wallet. You can see the wear on it. It was like brand new. It was like brand new when Chad sent me that, but it's now looking like it's got some wear to it. Also, this is an EDC everyday carry item that I will take every day. So this goes in my left front pocket, and this just drops in my left front pocket as well. This is the little, I did a video on this. If you want to see it, just look back. I'm not going to go through everything on here. One of the cool things on here, though, is it does have these scissors. And you may say, well, why would you carry that when you carry a full-size Leatherman every day, a Leatherman Wave that has almost everything you would need, right? I carry this on the belt every single day. Well, believe it or not, there's already been a time where this wouldn't work and I needed this. And the reason that happened, the reason that wouldn't work and I needed this was because, see this right here? Somebody needed to change the battery in their key fob, and on that little delicate plastic, there was a little slot that you had to pop up to get the battery out of the key fob, and this little flathead screwdriver tip right here on this one fit perfectly in that little slot. Did not have the correct size on this one. It would have been too wide to fit in there. So there's different uses for why I carry, and this you don't even feel it. This weighs almost nothing. So I carry left front pocket, left front pocket. You know, my gun goes on my left, so this would be on my right at about the 4 o'clock position, 4:30 maybe. This is the light I carry in the cargo pocket every day. This is the EDC 23 by Nitecore. One click, it'll give you a visual of how much battery power is left. I like that. USB-C rechargeable. You know, that gives me a lot of ability to know how much light I've got left and when to charge it. This is called the Zebra pen. I like this really well. It's a very good pen. I've got refills for it. This is a very good lightweight pen that you can have on you. It's always good to carry a pen. No matter what job you do, you may have a time where you have to write something down quick and you can use your pen. Spyderco, Delica. This is the Nitecore EDC 27. I use that one a lot as well. I just find that EDC carry, I just carry the smaller one right now. It works for my needs, okay? DPS pepper spray with the clip. Couple of Ranger bands. I use those Ranger bands for a lot of different things than what you might think of. There's a lot of things you could use these for. One of the things I use these for is one of my belts. When it goes through the belt loops, the part that goes around me in the front is too long, and it doesn't hit the next loop, but it's not short enough to sit tight against the body. So I put one of these on the belt, I twist it so it's doubled over, and then I take the extra length of the belt and I put it through a Ranger band. So I use that on my belt. And when you have a Ranger band on you, if you ever need to secure something in a hurry or need something in a pinch to hold something, you have that Ranger band on your belt at your disposal. The pepper spray, like I told you, this is a little carabiner clip. It's got a knife on there. I believe that's from Olight. And yeah, that's about it. The Leatherman Squirt PS4. I do not carry this every day, but I do still use this guy on occasion. But I do not EDC this thing. Reason being is because this and then this is so light, and I got a couple of options with that. So that's the EDC tray, guys. The Hellcat with a threaded barrel for the can on there. And if you don't have the can on there, that barrel gives you a little bit of extra length, gives you a little bit extra velocity. So that's cool with me. I have the spare barrel off to the side. I always just leave on the threaded barrel, even when I carry this. This is an Armor Guard holster that I bought from Pete at the Armor Guard holster site that I'll put a link to in the description box below if you want to look at his holsters. Pete's got a lot of good stuff that he's come out with, and he's doing a lot of work. But like I said, we'll have to see what goes on. I would like to talk to Pete about EDC trays. I think there's a big market for these, and not enough companies are putting a lot of thought into these trays. And I think, like that one company I told you about that can't keep them in stock, but I think they purposely make small batches so that they're harder to get, so they sell out as soon as they get them back in. Some companies do that. I know it's silly, but there's companies that do that. It drives up the demand, it keeps the price high, and when you can't always get it, you'll take money that you really don't even have to spend, and people will buy them when they come out, and then that store, and then that business will say, well, we ran out again, and we'll let you know or email you when they come back in, and that guarantees that every time they come out with that EDC tray that's $200 a pop, that they're going to burn through them in 1 day, 1 or 2 days. So, we'll see what happens, and, hopefully maybe something can be worked out. I don't want anything out of it for me, other than I'll review the tray if he can make one. You know what I mean? Other than that, there's nothing, nothing for me on that. I just would like to have an EDC tray that I think people would like, and that would be useful and better than what's out there on the market right now. This basically has, it's like a flag pattern under all this stuff. I don't want to take everything off, but there's stars here and there's stripes here, and that's a We the People. And I did forget to mention that this is made of Kydex. This is the same material that the Kydex holsters are made out of. So it's got the stars up here and then the stripes down here of the flag. So there it is, guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you use for an EDC tray, because I'm still on the quest to get my favorite one. This did have little pieces of 3M back tape with little feet that go under here that are rubberized. So if you put this on, like I keep it on my dresser or a wood table, it won't move or slide around. And it does work well. It's just wee little squares with like a rubberized hump that you can put on there with a 2-way tape, and it keeps it from moving around and sliding. So I did like that. That does work pretty well. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you use. Until next time, guys, this is DOF, and I'm out.